Ooh. Oh, goodness God, what has happened? And snares. Alright, we are back to the Korean horror banger, known as the Coma 2. Vicious Sisters. Right now we're about to... Apparently we need to get on this elevator.
To go down to hell.
No, we're not really going down to hell. As a matter of fact, we're doing quite the opposite. We have to go up. We finally got the card that is supposed to activate these bad boys. And we're supposed to meet up with Father Mitso Soup. So here's the elevator. The elevator seems functional, but the button only works for the 2nd floor and 4th floor. Let's do this. Oh, you jerks! You give me this so I run to the right a little bit and then there's this guy over here swiping away. You know what I think about this? Pacify that ass. There has been a recent increase in patients displaying symptoms of What? Oh, come on, dog. Dog.
Bad idea.
Okay, hold on. Let's pacify this ass again. Come on, I'm gonna fight you in real life.
But wait, there's more.
I'm sorry, we have to read this really quick, guys. Come on, hurry up. Get out of here. There's been a recent increase in patients displaying symptoms of paranoia and insomnia. Several have been brought to our facilities in a comatose state. What? You know what? Let's read it and then we load again and we'll never read this memo again. The reasons remain unknown, but we can speculate these incidents could be related to the seasonal microdust. I hate you. These are the rooms. Jang Taeyeon, age 17 male, comatose. I guess we're gonna probably see a lot of that, the comatose thing from the microdust. We arrived at Joanna's home around midnight. With her parents' permission, we entered the room. It took great effort, but the three of us restrained and bound the girl securely to her bed frame. The ghost vigilantes began a meticulous search of the room. A hidden space beneath a floorboard yielded what they were searching for. A small box containing an old signet ring. One of them spoke up. This is the relic she had. She couldn't have known. There may still be time to help her, though. With that, one agent asked me to close my eyes, and he said an invocation. I clutched the bishop's rosary tightly and opened my eyes when he finished. Alright, so far this has been like one of the most interesting stories that we've read through, just because I'm a big fan of like exorcism type things, like I always find them really creepy. Comatose as well? Alright. Dan Bao, comatose as well. Okay, so we're obviously noting a pattern here. What room is this? 403 maybe? Yeah. So, oh, that's so creepy. Imagine that under your bed at night. Jang Go Chang, age 8 male, auditory hallucinations. I wonder that's how it starts. Hallucinations and then eventually the comatose. An Mang Shik, insomnia. Probably connected. I mean, you're hearing stuff, you're obviously not gonna sleep if you're hearing weird stuff. And paranoia. Yeah, this seems to be all linked up. What do we got? I had the creepiest dream last night. Something horrible occurred while I was doing my night shift. Patients in the hospital began struggling to escape the building. At the same time, a mob of people outside began attacking the locked doors to get in. It was so creepy. So I guess we just gotta go through the rooms now. We haven't seen Minsu. He said he would meet us up here too. That's to hide. Bu Chun Ya, 34, another comatose. Oh, another note. I found myself in a strange place. The room had eroded into a dilapidated, grotesque version of itself. Welcome to the coma, one agent said after noting my surprised expression. We turned to see Joanna, bound to the bed and screaming for help. The shadowy figure of Umbra crouched over her. I began the rites of exorcism and concluded with a prayer to Saint Michael. I dashed the water of separation on Umbra, and it fled, screaming into the night. We unbound the girl, and the ghost vigilantes gave her the signet ring. We made the journey back to the waking world with their invocation, and she rejoined her family. I now realized the voice I heard during the rite of ordination was a calling to a greater purpose, in service to the Lord. Well, we got one more room to go, probably where we meet old Pat. Oh, okay. Wait a second, this looks like Youngho's room. Maybe I should have a look inside. Sure, but before, let me just check the corner here, nothing here, okay. Just making sure we're grabbing everything. Oh, excuse me. You're not pulsating, so are you fine? These strange plants have spread throughout the room and are exuding a pungent odor. Well, they do the poison thing. Youngho isn't here, big surprise. It's empty. I don't know what I expected to find here. Youngho, this whole world has been turned upside down. If I make it through this insane night, I promise you'll be the first person I visit. Alright. Anything here? No. So what was all this for? Oh god. Dude, don't suddenly pop up this way, you mysterious man. You bit me here, Mina. Oh, Father Minsu, yeah. I was just looking for my... I was just looking around, so... Why are you here? I mean, this room. A reliable source informed me the vessel will be here. The vessel? The one vicious sister plans to possess? But if that's true, it could only mean... Oh, you see? Why would you stand around that thing? What the... Huh? I can't keep my eyes. Mina, good heavens, child. Wake up. Why are we tied in what seems to be the morgue? I imagine the vicious sister isn't really in the business of tying people up. What? Father Minsu, where are we? What's going on? Someone or something brought us here, but we were unconscious. It's no use. I'm bound too tight. Oh, of course. We haven't seen you in a while, Sehwa, you scumbag. It's called a handcuff knot. Oh, how I've missed doing your scummy, ratty voice, let me tell you.
Youngho and I used to be Boy Scouts in grade school. Bet you didn't know that.
Sehwa, you again? Let us go.
Glad you could finally join us, Mina. Tonight's turning into a real shit show, huh? I've gotta admit, I never knew you'd turn to be such a pain in my ass. After all, you're not really the kind of person who takes the initiative. I mean, I just saw you hang Daehyung out to dry with Youngho. That wasn't nice. You were supposed to stay put in the police office. Instead, you help out Yeso. Do you have any idea how hard it was to ambush that bitch? She's like a freaking ninja. Then against all odds, you make it all the way out here even after I sabotage the trains. It's like you really can't take a hint. Now I find you conniving with these squares to hurt my best friend, Youngho.
Youngho? What are you talking about?
Heh, typical. You know why they're here, right? These so-called ghost vigilantes?
Oh, of course you don't. Sehwa, you don't know what you're talking about. You're just confused. They're trying to stop Vicious Sister from entering our world.
Oh yeah, you're totally right. They're just here to stop the big bad shade. My mistake. Since they don't have a shamanka anymore, they'll have to go to Plan B and destroy her vessel, right? Only one problem. Youngho is the vessel. Don't believe me? Ask him. They're trying to kill Youngho, our friend.
What's he talking about, Father?
These guys are always mum when there's a scandal. Your silence speaks volumes, priest.
Youngho? Youngho is here?
Yep. He's what we in the industry call a cold soul. Most people who get trapped in a place like the Coma can't make it through the first night without disintegrating. It leaves their bodies brain dead in the waking world. You remember Taeyoon? Probably not. That's what happened to him. Youngho, on the other hand, could persist here for all eternity. The rest of us have to go back. I know, right? It's so unfair. Some people just have a gift. Thing is, that gift makes his body perfect for possession. As you can see, Youngho and I definitely have our differences, but when I told him these guys were going to kill him, well, he didn't like that very much. I don't want Youngho to die either, so I lured them here. Anyway, that's enough monologuing from me. You recognize this? I need the rest of it, Mina. It's real important that I get the picture that was inside.
Are you crazy? What's so important about this stupid amulet?
Oh, God. You're such a dopey bitch. How did you survive so long? Anyway, it's no good to Vicious Sister without the picture, so let's see what you have.
Hey. Make sure you're grabbing the amulet and nothing else, right, buddy?
Hey, my lighter. I was wondering where that went.
Oh, he took the lighter away.
And bingo. I knew you'd still have it. Tell you what, keep the lighter. I'm a generous guy, right? Well, it's time for me to make like a tree and split. Ever see Back to the Future? You probably don't get the reference.
I know the reference, buddy. I've seen that movie hundreds of times.
Oh, one more thing. You're gonna have some company pretty soon. It will probably be a good time for you to say your prayers, priest. Smell you later.
Like, I'm kind of glad he left the lighter, because it makes life easier for me, but I also think it would have been cool, like, in a gameplay mechanic, like, if they've removed it from you, so now you have to focus and conserve these little matches. Save Michael, the Archangel.
Father, we gotta get out of here.
Oh.
Huh?
Defend us in battle.
I hope this works.
Ooh. Oh, goodness God, what has happened? And snares of the devil.
됐어.
어디 있을까?
이곳이 좋겠어. 이제 숨어있자. 괴물이 멀지 않은 곳에 있어. 일이 잘 풀려야 할 텐데.
고통스럽지 않니? 편하게 해줄게. 얌전히 나오렴. 여기 있었네? 이 녀석이!
다행이다. 성공했어. 하지만 아직 방심할 수 없어. 계속해서 날 찾아다니겠지?
That was awesome. I know I normally do the reading for that, but I encourage you to watch this one in case you only listen to the audio normally. Definitely watch that. That was just like super creepy. So Youngho with long ass hair, he's been here so long. That's what I'm thinking anyway.
You're... Youngho? Youngho! Is it really you? I can't believe you're actually here. Oh, Youngho, what are you doing here? I had no idea. Everybody was so worried about you. But I just knew you were okay. I knew it. In my heart. I'm just so happy to see your face again. Everything's crazy now. So many things have happened tonight. But none of that matters as long as you're here. There's so much to say, so much we need to talk about. Mina. And that's how I got here.
I'm happy to see you, Mina. I just wish you'd chosen a better place for our reunion.
Youngho, please don't tell me you've been stuck in this dark place the entire time. That day at school, they said you just collapsed. You fell in Miss Song's class and have been unresponsive ever since. You've been here, well, at the real Sehwa hospital ever since. The doctors couldn't give an explanation for what happened.
Tell me, how long ago was that?
Couldn't have been more than 3 weeks. What's wrong, Youngho? You look sad.
Mina, what's been 3 short weeks for you has been years for me.
Years?
It's impossible. That's why he looks so freaking different from what I remember Youngho. Time passes differently here. I've been fighting to survive, but it wasn't from a hospital bed.
Hazel told me the coma is some kind of parallel realm to our waking world. I didn't believe her at first, but after everything I've been through tonight... Oh, who's ever gonna believe us? I still don't know how we ended up in a place like this.
Everything Yazel told you is true. This world has different rules. I'm here because I found an old relic. I accidentally triggered it. Like yourself, I never meant to come here. Guess we both had to learn everything the hard way.
A relic? What's that?
My only ticket back home. Some old amulet. It had a portrait in it that reminded me of Miss Song.
That's the one I found in your hand. But if that's true, then that's the same reason I'm here.
Youngho appears to be lost in thought.
If you had the relic, how did you get stuck here?
Relics are fickle things. If you're not careful, you might become an unwitting tourist in the coma. You can use them to return to the waking world, but there's a proper technique to it. When the relic returns, your heart and mind must make the journey back with it. In that moment, I hesitated, and I've been trapped here ever since.
This place is so hostile. How did you survive for so long?
I've made my own way. I found some hidden areas and turned them to safe spots after escaping from Sehwa High. The police office security room was one of them. I learned to live among the shadows. With each passing year, the habits that kept me alive became second nature.
That was you on the bike earlier tonight, wasn't it? My knight in shining armor.
Stop it! Stop it! I may have been in the area. There was a lot of strange activity near the school tonight. Some man attacked me when I went to investigate.
Was his name Young Bei by any chance? Sehwa said the ghost vigilantes were trying to kill you.
That's him. I can't trust the ghost vigilantes now. Luckily, Vicious Sister stopped him. I got away with his phone though.
So you're the mystery man who's been calling me tonight. That explains everything. But why the secrecy? You could have told me.
I couldn't believe my eyes when I saw you at Sehwa High. I knew I had to do everything in my power to keep you safe. I should have remembered how stubborn you can be.
You've changed so much. Well, it doesn't matter. Sehwa just got the rest of the relic from me and is on his way back to Sehwa High.
What do you mean?
He said he needed both the picture and the amulet for Vicious Sister. I don't know what they plan to do with it, though.
This isn't good, Mina. That relic is our only way back home.
Then we gotta stop them before they use it.
You're right. I won't let you go through the same thing that happened to me.
Youngho? The door won't budge. Youngho, what are you doing?
Vicious Sister and Sehwa are too dangerous. I can get the relic though. When I do, I'll come back, and we can go home together.
Let me out of here, I can help.
I'm sorry, Mina. Please understand, it's too risky, and I'm not going to put you in harm's way. I'll see you soon.
Youngho? Youngho!
Oh! No, you know what? I think I read in the Steam forums people asking about Chapter 6, so that was, I think, Chapter 5. They're probably doing Chapter 6 for December 28, and then January the rest of the game. I think. Well, either way then. We're done with it for now until the update comes out, and we'll come back and visit it back then. And so far, it's been a blast. I'm glad you guys are enjoying it as well. Stick around for the next time around. I will catch you next time.